If I'm planning to sell a practice, let's say maybe not right now, but maybe in the next 5 years or 10 years, what are some metrics I should be focusing on as a dentist? What are some improvements I should be making to my practice that a buyer would actually care about? And consequently, what are some things that buyers don't really care about? If this was a house, is it worth improving the kitchen? Should I improve the bathroom? Like, what do buyers actually care about?
So let's first talk about financial metrics. The most important metric of all in all business appraisal, including dental practice appraisal, is the bottom line, profitability. That's what drives value in any business, and any business appraiser like our company focuses primarily on bottom line, but there are many, many other factors, of course. So managing your overhead, everyone wants to do that, keeping your wages in line with provincial standards or norms, managing your dental supplies, those things all dentists do already. And you can only control so much of that, but always pay attention to the bottom line. Metrics that really impress buyers today is the total revenue produced by the preventive program in the practice. They like to see the hygiene department producing 30 to 40% of total revenue. That's good reoccurring revenue. That indicates a loyal, educated patient base, and people are always impressed by higher hygiene numbers as compared to the total production of the practice. Another thing that matters significantly in dental practice appraisal is collection policies and accounts receivable analysis. Some practices accept assignment, that's fine, there's nothing wrong with it. Some practices are straight fee for service at time of treatment and when the patient exits, but we have seen practices where the accounts receivable are quite frankly out of control. I think that's a function of educating patients and who is doing the collections, which is almost always the receptionist. And purchasers are turned off by receivables that are out of line with industry norms. And an industry norm would be 30 days or less of production should be your receivables. And when we see receivables down to 1 to 2 weeks production, that impresses us. We factor that into our appraisal, and that impresses the buyer, the buyer's accountant, and the buyer's banker. And of course, the ever critical new patient count. How many new patients are appointing to the practice? And that's a function of marketing, social media, search engine optimization. I think we talked about this before, but various reports suggest that up to 80% of new patients are being driven to your practice by existing satisfied patients. And I think the practice that's focusing on encouraging satisfied patients to refer friends and family will have a good quality new patient flow. It's not just a head count. Just new patients matters. What kind of new patients are they? And are they coming there, ready to receive treatment planning? Are they capable of paying their bills through insurance or private pay? So those are some of the key financial metrics. I'll talk very quickly about plant and facility, the office itself. This is something I've often referred to, like real estate is the best example. I call it the kitchen and bathroom conspiracy. Many homeowners preparing a home for sale will invest in a new custom kitchen, upgrade the bathrooms and other features. Quite frankly, my analysis shows, and the National Association of Realtors in the States has done a very thorough survey of this, you don't make any money off of that. It might look good. Yes, if you invest $100,000 in kitchens and bathrooms, that should raise the value of the house by at least $100,000 and make it more attractive and saleable. I get that. But after you pay commissions and all of the grief you have to go through, take out food when the kitchen's in renovation and you've only got one functioning bathroom in the home, I just don't think it's worth it. So the same thing applies to a dental practice, that be careful about technology and toys and improvements. Buyers are more focused on profitability than they are sexy, shiny dental practices. There's nothing wrong with having a beautiful dental practice, doctor. And if you're going to work there another 5 to 10 years, by all means, you deserve to have the equipment that you desire, and you certainly want to come to a modern, beautiful dental practice. But just slow down on the toys and the things that you think will impress a buyer, that if they don't generate revenue and they don't generate profitability, you don't need the gadgetry and the technology. So slow down on that. Certainly most of the appraisers and brokers of Canada have much more thorough commentary on that, but go easy on the fancy modifications, focus on profitability and focus on quality new patient flow.
Yeah, I've seen dentists where they go out and they buy a $20,000 chandelier for their practice, but they won't invest in staff training or marketing or any sort of like long-term improvement that's going to improve patient flow or profitability. So no, definitely very good advice.